if something happens and you have an objective or something that matters to you, and things don't go as you plan, and you fail, or you don't get the outcome you wanted, I think it's perfectly natural and understandable to get pretty down about that and feel sad or disappointed, or maybe like you're a failure or something. It's not unheard of, and it's a pretty common result. But with that said, what you cannot do is get overwhelmed with that and let that affect your image of yourself. All right? You can't get this idea like, okay, this thing failed, therefore I am a failure. That's not the case. And I've seen that a lot with other people in the military. I've seen that on the athletic side of things, in various other fields. You know, you get passed up for promotion, you're like, I must be a piece of shit, you know? Or you get into trouble one time, you know, something minor. Or, you know, you don't score as well as you want on a PT test, or when it comes to a competition, you know, you don't top first, or you don't get some sort of result that you hoped you'd achieve. And that's fine. These things do happen. But don't stew in it. The more you tell yourself you're a loser, you know, you're a failure, you're a piece of shit, you're not worth anything, that negative self-talk is going to become a massive negative feedback loop. And you're going to keep telling yourself this shit, and you're going to believe it. And what's worse is, you know, it's very common for people to also insult you for whatever reason. People are much more negative than they are supportive 90% of the time. So when you look on social media and everybody looks like they're better than you at whatever you care about, and then you're in real life, and every time you make the most minor of mistakes, everybody's there to shit on you and tell you what a loser you are, it's a pretty bad deal. You get this idea in your head that must be true, and then you're telling yourself that too, and it just becomes your reality. You can't get jammed up in that. If something goes wrong, think about why it went wrong. You know, was it your lack of focus, your lack of preparation? The luck just not in your favor that day. You know, what happened? Figure it out and find a way to do better next time, either at the same objective or a different one. But you got to figure something out. Get back in the loop. Don't fall apart and get sad over it. It'll be fine. That applies to every aspect of life. Training, work, relationships. Just figure out what happened and do better. Don't get jammed up, or you're going to fuck yourself up and get yourself into a spot you can't get back from. Fair enough?